Good day, RGV. Today on Valuable to Vida, we're talking about Charlie Clark's new film starring actor Danny Trejo. We're talking about National Welding Month and giving you unique tips to help manage your stress. We've got all that and so much more. The show starts right now. Hi there, and thanks again for joining us today. I'm your host, Danielle Banda, and I have a question for you. Did you know that April is National Welding Month? See, National Welding, or welding rather, is actually really good, helping to improve various industries, including manufacturing, fabrication, and aerospace and aviation. And TSTC's welding program is helping to prepare students for an amazing career path. So we dropped by their campus to learn more.
Our program offers three different degree plans, both the Cert 1, which is a structural, Cert 2, we get our students involved in pipe welding, and then our associates, which really focuses on automation. Our Cert 1 is typically 1 year long. Our Cert 2 adds one more semester, which is another 4 months, and then our associates is another 4 months, which is one more semester. So within 5 semesters, under 2 years, our graduates will graduate with all the different certificates that we have, as well as the associate's degree. The knowledge and skill that we give our students are a direct parallel of what they're going to see out in the field. So in other words, the students are going to be retaining and gathering information and knowledge throughout the time that they're here with our welding department, and put that towards the industry that what they're going to be going into. Now obviously there's going to be a lot of different outlooks in industry, whether it be structural welding, pipe welding, again our automation area, but all that will be covered within the students throughout the time that they're here, and that benefits them greatly, just so that way they have a hands-on training while they're here out to what the industry has. You know, I think the National Welding Month, I think that's great to showcase welders, their skill, their level. There's many companies out there that require welders, and they're kind of put in the back burner. So it's one of those things that really showcases them. You know, welding is actually, it's pretty unique. It's definitely a difficult skill to do, to complete, depending on the processes. So kind of showcasing that, bringing that out to light, I think it's really important. And just kind of gives you the welders a pat on the back, a heads up on how well they do their trade. Again, there's so many companies out there that require welders. Right now we have a lot of industry partners that are getting contracts with bigger jobs. So the job security is always going to be there. There's always going to be the need for welders. It's just one of those traits that is never going to go away. It's just evolving, you know. So these students, they learn from hands-on all the way to using actual machines, and which could be the future, you know. But we focus on that here at TSCC, so that way the students have that extra knowledge. So it definitely helps. So a great future is definitely possible for any student. Again, it focuses on the student himself or herself. It's the effort that they put in and the knowledge that they gain as they're here. But the future for them is out there for them to take. You know, it can be a very, very bright future. The biggest one, or one of the bigger ones, hand-eye coordination. It's always obviously a skill between your hands and your eyes. Knowledge, obviously understanding what the weld is doing, but a lot of other traits are like attitude, persistence. You know, those kind of pertain to the weld itself. So it's got a lot of skills that you're going to be needing to be a good welder.
Not only are there a lot of career paths that can open up opportunities for you when it comes to welding, but there's actually a lot about welding in general that many of us maybe just don't know. So let's go ahead and dive into it right now. So not only is it National Welding Month, but according to nationaldaycalendar.com, it's National Occupational Therapy Month as well. This is a chance to recognize all that the amazing and specialized benefits, that occupational therapy can provide for us. Whether you're suffering from an illness or just have an accident, this medical practice can definitely help change lives for the better. And the site also says that it's a month of the military child. It outlines that this month is all about recognizing the struggles of children in military families and trying to help in any way possible. And lastly, the site says it's National Volunteer Month. So maybe this month, try to get out there and just get more involved in your community in any way you can for any cause that you care about. Or use your volunteer skills at home or at work or school when you volunteer to open the door for somebody, or maybe just volunteer to help somebody carry something to the car. There's so many ways just to be a helpful person. Volunteering locally is really fun. Actually, it really helps just kind of bring us all together. And speaking of community pride, if you're from the Valley, then you know all about one of our local celebrities, Charlie Clark. You've seen him at his dealerships, on the billboards, on your TV, and of course now you're about to see him on the big screen. That's right, he's put together an amazing comedic anti-hero action-filled adventure called Green Ghost and the Masters of the Stone, directed by Michael D. Olmos and co-starring actor Danny Trejo. Here's what it's about. Car salesman Charlie Clark is in a Texas border town and moonlights as a masked lucha libre wrestler named Green Ghost with superpowers. Trouble starts, though, when a character named Drake, who's kind of like the embodiment of, the Mayan apocalypse, well, he kind of starts to destroy all of humanity. Yikes. The film has a unique style with a comedy, horror, martial arts, 70s, 80s type feel, and it's definitely fun for the whole family. So we thought it'd be great to give you a deeper look at what you can expect in today's Reels, Ratings, and Reviews segment. So let's go ahead and get a sneak peek of Green Ghost and the Masters of the Stone.
Can we talk? It's important.
Is everything okay?
Run, Charlie!
Hey! Stay away, I will hurt you. Dime qué está pasando aquí.
Thousands of years ago, the gods trained us on how to utilize the power of the stone.
Okay, let's make this fair.
Machete? I don't need no stinky machete.
¡No mames, güey! Las líneas de sus calzones se enseñan.
Okay, let's just go. Let's go. It's gonna be a little bit difficult to take you seriously in that getup.
Does that help?
Again, Charlie Clark's film, Green Ghost and the Masters of the Stone, which he wrote, might I add, premieres on Friday, April the 29th, and a lot of people worked hard to put this together for you. Some of the film stars include those of whom you see on screen, including Elpidia Carrillo and Pepe Serna, with amazing producing by David R. Rodriguez. So much talent. And you can, of course, visit the film website for more information. That's greenghostmovie.com. And you can also check out details about the movie on social media. We hope to see you at the premiere. All right, well, now it's time to take a commercial break, and then we've got to look at your local weather updates. But be sure to stay tuned because Valley por Vida is going to be right back, and we're going to be breaking down the National Month calendar even more, plus giving you some tips on how to manage your stress. This will be really good, so be sure to hang in there with us. We'll be right back after the break.